All right, so I'm back again, and I want to share with you a part of my presentation that I gave the other day about why accounting is important. I've already done a video on that, but I'm calling this one 2.0 because I unpacked and uncovered a few other essentials, and then plus I just narrowed it down to three key principles that I want you to be aware of when we're talking about why accounting is important. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen as usual. Being the kinesthetic person that I am, it's always to me easier to see as you talk about things. So remember, my primary mission is to save my clients time, energy, and money. And with that, these are the three key principles that I narrowed everything down to. Count your own bag, basis of business, and fraud is real. So when we talk about counting your own bag, that is about making sure that we understand accounting from all vantage points, right? Making sure as a small business that we know the terminology, that we know what our financial control looks like, and that we are aware of just some key essentials like billing billing clients, making sure that we are actually bringing money into the organization, being set up so that we can have recurring income and be efficient and effective with an accounting system, period. You can do things on spreadsheets, but I don't recommend that. So yeah, that's counting your own bag and just the key essentials. I'm not saying go out and be an accountant. What I'm saying is understand some of the fundamentals of how to count your own bag, right? Then number two, from Warren Buffett, the richest man in the world, which he's third on the list now, but we know that he's been on the top, billionaire list. And he said accounting is the language of business. So if somebody that's the richest man in the world is saying that back in 2014, and he probably said it earlier, he understands just like I do that that is true. It's a true statement. Accounting is the basis of business. We have to know how to count our bag. We have to know how to account for every single thing in our business because it is the fundamental. I mean, down to the coffee cups that you use. You need to know how to account for that. How much did you spend on supplies? You need to know how much did you spend on travel. You need to be able to give that information, number one, for tax authorities, for seed investors, and for capital. People talk about capital. Well, I need capital. Okay, well, them people with that capital, the first thing they're going to ask you for is a financial statement. And then thirdly, fraud is real. It is a real thing. And this is something that we need to be made aware of from the standpoint that we're not going to spend all of our profits on an accountant because we haven't been effective with the first two items, right? Where we have financial systems, we know the basis of accounting, and we understand that that we can, validate numbers and that we can make sure no one's taking advantage of us. So that's the third on the list, the third principle. And then also I want to let you know that the frequency of fraud in small businesses is 30% compared to a 20% frequency in large businesses. So just make sure that we are aware of these three principles. JRambus.com, sign up to my mailing list so that you can be informed of more content and free where it's free. And then there are some courses that will cost a little bit of money or what have you. And we will go from there, and I will see you on that side.